How's everyone been? It's Mark, and today I'm back with another short applicable video for you. It's very easy to digest. And what is it on? It's on eBay and how to perfect every single aspect of your listings, because let's be real, your listings are your identity. Just like any other media platform that you use and you advertise on, like Facebook, you want your ads to be very presentable, and when you exhibit them, you want to draw in the customers. Because on eBay, there's an endless sea of listings, and you do not want your customers going to your competition because you're going to miss out on opportunity. You do not want that to happen. So I'm not going to prolong this intro any longer. Let's get straight into it and cut to the chase. I'm going to be showing you how to make the perfect eBay listing and how to perfect its format and every aspect that comes along with it. The biggest factor and the most important aspect of eBay is your listing. That has the biggest impact on whether or not you can sell something, because that is basically, let's compare it to Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter. That is your post. That is where you get your engagement. That is where you draw in your customers. That is the only way to make sales. That is the only way to make money on eBay. And that is the biggest thing. So you want to stand out in the sea of products. You want to stand out and make sure that you perfect every aspect of your listing. If you don't have a feedback rating yet, you're still at 0%. You can still make sales. Everyone has to start somewhere. But make sure, if you can, try to build a reputable background, because let's be honest, as a customer, I can even second this, you want to buy from someone from a reputable background. You want to make sure they have a feedback rating so it's not shady. And it's almost like that last second, or that last aspect of trust, that trust badge when you're about to click the buy now button. It solidifies it in your brain that it's trustworthy, and it makes you want to buy it. It makes you want to follow through with the conversion and not shy away and go to some other listing. So recently I've had a customer leave a negative feedback rating on my account, and I've noticed a slight decline in sales. I was a little discombobulated on why he did it, because he never even got the item. It was me making a mistake with inventory and tracking when it comes to drop shipping. I messed up the intrinsic value and the pricing between the two sites, and I sort of dug myself a hole, but I was very kind with my remarks towards the customer, but he was still not happy and left some kind word, should I say. Just because you have negative feedback now, let's say you're in the certain position that you have negative feedback on your page, you can still make sales. People don't necessarily judge it off that. They'll read the comments, they'll look into it. They're not going to 100% base it off that. So if you don't have feedback, don't worry about it. But once again, you got to try to build some feedback, because that will go a long way in generating more sales. It's exponential. Now I'm going to be showing you just basically an example of one of my listings and what you should do and how you can perfect each aspect of your listing. Try to find something I can show you. So here we are. We're gonna go through each aspect of your listing and how you can basically perfect the format on eBay to hopefully generate more sales down the road. So before you start going crazy with the listing, make sure you know how to list and how to stand out in the crowd and sea of customers that there are on this crazy search engine. But once you do perfect it, just keep listing. If you have nothing else to do with your dropshipping business or you're slinging physical products on eBay, just keep listing if you can, because basically the more listings you have up, the more chances you have of generating more sales. It's common sense. So the first thing is basically the title. You want to make sure the title is somewhat different than other titles. I try to put new in here, but if I had enough character length, I would have put free shipping, because that draws everyone in, but I have that in the image. That's another thing I want to get to. You want to make sure it's not the stock image from your wholesaler. So if you're on Walmart.com, make sure you do not use the stock image, because that's so plain and boring, and so many other people and sellers just do this, just the basic photo. And what I do, I just take this photo over, the screenshot that I have, I just take it over to Pages, the application right here, take it to Pages, crop in a blue background, and put in a free shipping sticker, because blue generates basically a calm feeling. I've learned that from the psychological studies. It's a real thing. Colors really do impact customers' impulse buying and their moods and stuff. It's real. You should look it up and research that if you really want to know more about it. But let's continue. You're standing out in two ways. Now let's move down. The price is just obvious. You want to make sure you can try to get the lowest price. If not, though, you can if your feedback rating is good and you have a good photo and you have a good title, you can still sell it at a higher price than the other ones, because it doesn't maybe look as shady. It looks more trustworthy and looks more reputable. So you got the price, the title, the photos. Now you scroll down, make sure you have free shipping. That is a must. You must have free shipping, because that will make you an outlier. You got to have free shipping. Free shipping, 30-day returns is another must. You got to basically excel in every single aspect. You got to exceed, and you got to meet the customer's satisfaction to the full extent.
Item specifics were already there for you. You can select those yourself. That's not really manual input. But lastly, we have the description. I'm going to be making a video down about this in the future, about how to incorporate HTML code with your description to make it more appealing to the customer's eyes, with colors, fonts, and everything. So that should be somewhere up here in the video. If it isn't, I'll make it down the road, so stay tuned. And make sure you subscribe, because I will be coming out with a lot of good content that's going to help you with your drop shipping or just selling stuff online, and it will be beneficial, I promise you that. So yeah, the description. So make sure you've got as many details as possible about your product. If it's a physical product, make sure you research it. So if you're selling a video game, research everything you can, write about the story mode, maybe write about everything you can. So yeah, product description, I normally put in all the details I can find. Logistics, I got shipping details. Once again, free shipping is a must. And terms of sale, this is just a basic format for description. But make sure you maximize your character length in your description, because you want to seem like the best option for the customer. So yeah, that is basically it. That is how you perfect your format. You basically just want to exceed all expectations for your product listing. You don't want it to be some plain basic listing with one word or a few word description and then like a stock photo and stuff like that. You want to stand out in the sea of customers, because eBay is a free search engine, and you want to take advantage of that, because you really don't have to advertise these products and spend time doing that. So once your listing is up, it's up for however you want it to be, for however long you want it to be. So put effort into it and don't half-ass it. So thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it, and I hope this was beneficial and insightful. And if it was, please drop a comment. I'll respond to all questions. And I really am just here to help you and help out the viewers. I really want to help you guys exceed with your adventures and endeavors online. So please drop a subscribe and like this video. Other than that, I'll catch you guys later. Take it easy.